You're on a date with an amazing girl. The conversation sparkles, laughter fills the air, and signals suggest she's into you. Now your heart pounds as the pivotal moment arrives. It's time to physically escalate with a first kiss. But transitioning from talk to lip lock feels daunting. Fear of awkwardness or rejection tugs you back. So you gloss over the opportunity and end the night with an ambiguous hug. Greetings, everyone. It's great to have you back on the Woman Signals channel. For those joining us for the first time, don't miss out. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and join our community. Once home, you feel gutted knowing you failed to boldly capitalize when chances stood ripe. You beat yourself thinking, I should have gone for the kiss. This recurring hesitation to make a move strangles relationships before they fully blossom. Luckily, going in for the kiss, when timed correctly, is nowhere near as hard as your nerves make it seem. With the right mindset adjustments and smoothed-out mechanics, you can lean in with confident decisiveness. This guide breaks down the anatomy behind boldly escalating physical intimacy on dates and beyond. Why making a move matters. Before diving into the tactical how-to, let's first address why mastering this skill matters so profoundly. Beyond the obvious pleasure payoffs, going for a kiss, when respectfully executed, pulls back the curtain, obscuring a relationship's true potential faster than almost anything else. Without that telling corporeal interaction, you're left endlessly guessing if attraction exists on her end. This uncertain echo chamber fuels mounting frustration. But a single well-timed kiss dims the noise. The way she receives and returns this escalation reveals essential interest clues. Does she fully engage with eyes closed, kissing you back with passion? Massive interest confirmed. Politely turn her cheek or otherwise deflect. Signs point to disinterest, alas. Kiss back tentatively at first, then warm up. Cautious interest there to cultivate. Armed with these crucial insights, you waste less time chasing false leads. You either reciprocate her energy if chemistry clicks or gracefully bow out, seeking more compatible partners averse to mixed signals. And should Cupid's arrow strike true, a first kiss immerses you both in nature's most celebrated courtship tradition. There's no substitute for two eager lips meeting to seal blossoming affection. That kiss sets the tone for all delights to come. So carpe diem and go all in for the kiss early and often. Fortune favors the bold. Prime the moment before leaning in. Alright, convinced it's worth the risks? Let's examine how to masterfully execute the big moment. The key is priming, subtly setting the mood before you ever physically escalate. Popular misconception claims men should pounce out of the blue for a spontaneous smooch. Films show characters passionately grabbing their love interest and just kissing them with no let-up. While enjoyable fantasy, this often proves jarring in real life. You're better off verbally and non-verbally stoking her anticipation first. Successfully priming the moment telegraphs your intent, allowing her to consciously and unconsciously signal consent. This influences her receptiveness when you finally lean in. So before even thinking about kissing her, mix several priming best practices into your date. Prolonged eye contact. Lock eyes with her frequently when conversing. Gaze into her windows, closely attuned for reciprocal desire. Flit your stare to her lips now and then to hint at possibilities. Light touching. When emotions crest during humorous or personal talk, punctuate it by gently squeezing her shoulder, brushing her hair, touching her hand, etc. See that she welcomes and reciprocates this escalating physicality before taking things up a notch. Isolate her. Shift your date location from public areas to more intimate ones. Go for a moonlit walk somewhere secluded. Welcome her inside if you've gone back to your place. Increased privacy permits her to feel safe reciprocating public displays of affection. Verbal innuendo. Drop subtle suggestive comments prior. Say you can't wait for her lips to meet your cocktail glass so your drink tastes like her, or that she probably looks amazing waking up after a sleepover. Comments like these get her thinking about escalation. Proximity. Lean in closer as conversing continues. See if she mirrors this move, maintaining the shrinking gap between you. Placing your faces just inches apart streams sexual tension. Keep threading these priming tactics throughout your interaction. Monitor her reactions like a Bond technician eyeing his clippers. If she seems receptive, keep smiling and engaging. You've successfully dialed up anticipation for the main event. When you eventually close that gap, she'll happily melt into your arms rather than tensing up. Reading the moment and green light signals. With primer applied, now it's time to analyze if the moment in fact stands ripe for a kiss. Misreading cues and leaning in prematurely often ends awkwardly. Before making any sensual move, scan for clusters of open invitation, green light signals. Verbal cues. She compliments your appearance. Makes suggestive, what if, comments about you two together. Asks probing questions about your dating history or interests. Says outright something like, "Kiss me if I'm wrong, but dinosaurs still exist, right?" Body language cues. Frequently touches you first. Positions her knees toward you. Lets prolonged silences linger while gazing warmly. Licks her lips or flashes bedroom eyes. Leans in so close you feel her breaths on your face. Environmental cues. She invites you someplace isolated. Turns lights low and puts on soft sensual music. Cuddles up to you on a sofa or bed. Changes into something revealing like lingerie. The more signals she beams, the higher likelihood the valve of acceptance opens for escalation. But again, seeking enthusiastic consent first remains paramount. If her body tenses up, she avoids eye contact, constantly checks phone or watches the time. She's likely not there yet regardless of earlier flirting. Pressuring physicality without clear permission destroys trust and torpedoes your chances. So stay patient, reading the moment until overflowing signals say she's ready and willing. Only then do you confidently proceed, lifting her chin and leaning in. Have the kiss mechanics dialed. Green light glows bright and mood set. This is your big moment. Yet many guys derail here, angling awkwardly and bumping noses. Avoid this unforced error by having your kiss execution polished beforehand. Here are pro tips to nail perfect smooch mechanics. 1. Start slow and gentle. Begin the lip lock soft, gentle and delicate as if kissing a soap bubble. No tongue or full mouth mashing yet, keep it PG. Let lips lightly brush hers, relishing their supple texture. Savor this tender introduction, watching her response. If she presses back eager for more, you're cleared for the next gear. 2. Escalate passion slowly. Now part her lips just a bit with yours, adding some tongue. But don't thrust intensely or force it right away. Build eroticism gradually in waves, judging her reciprocation. If she pants and grabs you tighter, she's craving more intensity. Amp things up accordingly. 3. Use your hands strategically. This is your chance to touch her like never before. Place one hand gently angling her jaw to guide the kiss. Run the other through her hair, over her waist, or along her thigh. Synchronize wandering hands with the kissing rhythm. 4. Pull back playfully now and then. Don't suffocate her with endless smooching off the bat. Break things up now and then, pulling your head back to smile. Brush her hair behind her ears, then re-engage. These purposeful kiss breaks builds yearning while letting you admire her flushed, aroused glow. Polish and internalize these mechanics until they feel natural. With expertise locked and loaded, you'll steer any first kiss from zero to swoonsville flawlessly. Post-kiss follow-through. Lips finally part after explosive fireworks. Don't ruin the moment with awkwardness now. This afterglow time equally important for relationship trajectory. Here's how to nail your post-kiss follow-through. Validate her enthusiasm. Right after, Tell her with a sparkle in your eye how amazing her lips feel and you couldn't resist them any longer. This makes her feel great about reciprocating. Schedule the next meet. Strike while passion burns hot. Entice her excited anticipation by firmly planning your next date right then. Say, "I know the perfect waterfall picnic location to continue this conversation." Don't overstay your welcome. You just piqued the emotional momentum. Any further attempts making out may start diminishing returns. Give the prize you want time to germinate desire for next round. Say you have early plans but can't wait to pick this up again soon. Follow this post-kiss script and she'll float home on cloud 9, already daydreaming your next rendezvous. Getting rejected when going for it. We've covered how to successfully escalate things physically when interest seems mutual. But what happens if she declines your attempt outright? Getting denied stings, but don't lose hope. Reframe it positively. First off, don't take it personally if your crush rejects a kiss. Maybe she requires forming deeper comfort first before getting intimate. Or she's recovering from past relationship wounds making her wary. Whatever her reasons, politely respect her boundary while also believing in your desirability. Handle the moment graciously telling her, "No worries, I got carried away by the great night we've had. I don't want you feeling at all pressured, so I'm happy to keep things moving at whatever pace makes you comfortable." This empowers her while also subtly communicating you do wish to continue dating. Then recover quick by either changing topics fluidly or ending the date on a warm note. Revisiting escalation attempts later when more foundation rests beneath you. Or if she remains rigidly standoffish, you realize maybe you're ultimately mismatched libido or priority-wise. Better learning this early before investing deeper in something unviable long-term. Regardless, don't let rejection dent your confidence. Reframe it as clarifying information, bringing you both closer to ideal chemistry matches. Onward. The delicate dance from first date jitters to kissing intimacy unfolds exponentially when you stack conditions favorably. Master priming techniques setting the mood. Recognize high signal clusters beckoning you in. Execute technically excellent lip locks. Do this and your dates will melt in your arms like butter on breakfast toast. So what are you waiting for, Romeo? Your Juliet awaits. Make your boldest move yet. If you found these relationship and dating tips beneficial, the journey doesn't have to end here. Join the Woman Signals community by subscribing to our channel for more insightful advice and guidance. Your engagement matters. Don't forget to hit the like button and share your thoughts in the comment section. For those who want to go the extra mile in supporting us, consider giving a super thanks. Your encouragement keeps us going. Thanks for being here, take care, and see you soon.